That was funny. That was funny. Talking about choking and pills and fun stuff. It's like Christmas at the Boynton household. Falling into Christmas trees, things like that. It's good, right? Yeah. Shut up, Bill. Hi. Our next roaster is so old that he invented dirt. He's so old, he's got an autographed Bible from Jesus. This guy's such a pain in the ass, the Nazis threw him out of Auschwitz. Fucking asshole. Please welcome to the stage one of my dearest and greatest friends and mentors, Mr. Michael Levine.
Good evening. Good evening. I am tonight's winner of the Mandy Patinkin Lookalike Contest. Oh, Wilbur, what you want to take my temperature for? Happy birthday, my dear, dear friend. William, you are as pretty as a picture. I think we're going to hang you. Yeah. Bill was my assistant AD during 2006's A Few Good Men. And he comes to me one night, and I got to tell you, this was a night. This was a 6-shot, 20-milligram Valium night. Now, to amplify upon that, if any of you have ever tried directing Ovington in a part that he's done before, you know exactly what a 6-shot, 20-milligram is. All right? But Bill comes to me. He is my assistant director. I don't know how the fuck I did that. He comes to me and he says, oh, I got notes. He's going to improve on my directorial skill. He has notes. I got notes. Okay, all right. I'm a fair man. I'm a fair man. In spite of the fact that two thoughts rose in me very, very quickly. First, if I wanted to hear from an asshole, I would have farted. Second, and your whiny-assed opinion would be, but I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I remained gracious. And so I turned to Mr. Quinn, and as diplomatically as I could, I said, yes. Even though I was envisioning the duct tape across his lips. That was that night, and it was a hell of a night. I was ready to rap, and he kept me there. It was awful. Which only underscores my point that you really, really, really have to keep these artistes in their place. Don't let anybody ever, ever kid you. Wood does not hold up the roof to a theater. Money does not hold up the roof to a theater. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not bad to have. What holds this joint up, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hate this. Ego. Pride. Ego keeps this place together. And young Mr. Quinn, reticent man, has enough chutzpah to hold up the entire fucking block. I don't know what his problem is, but I'm sure it's got too many syllables to pronounce. So what we've done is we've set aside this special time to humiliate you in public. President of the Board of Directors, President Emeritus, Emperor in training, Caso de Costituticato. Born Irish, looks Italian, right? Leprechaun with a Napoleonic complex. Take a look at the pictures we have of him around here. Heavy and gray. You look like you just escaped the incubator. You know that? What are you planning to do? Audition for Riff and West Side Story? Such a shade of put him on this. Let me give a pinch with my two good fingers. Oh my God. What's the matter? Would it hurt you to put a little gray in? You know? Stop using the Grecian? But in all sincerity, because we have to get sincere at some point, and I don't have as long a script as my predecessors. Bill is one of the funniest and most interesting character actors on this stage. He directed Spinning into Butter and has enhanced many shows here at the Rep as assistant director, even for me, although I need as much help as a screen door in a submarine. He's a rock of support and a wellspring of creativity for so many directors across many seasons. The man can actually stimulate nicotine. He's so good an actor, he can hide the most swollen head I've ever seen. I've got no. How do you keep your lips on your rock glass, man? I'm just asking. Sure, I've seen people like him before, but I usually had to pay admission to the Carney Sideshow to do it. But sincerely, from the heart, Bill is the sweetest man at this theater. In my life, he's one of the kindest, gentlest, most caring, compassionate, creative human beings I have ever had the privilege to know and love, and to be loved in return. There are two silly Sanskrit words that really describe him, and you've heard them before, so I'll give them to you just one more time. Maha means great. Atma, it means soul. You are a Maha Atma, Bill, and I thank you for being my friend. And now my personal fuck you to the Nazis who threw me out of Auschwitz. I'm going to do a number that Bill didn't get to do in Fiddler because Montel doesn't get to sing this particular number. And it's preceded by a couple of short sentences like, I'm going to try and do this without music. Either have it or you don't, right? Dear God, you made many, many poor people. I realize it's no sin to be poor. It's no great honor either. So what would have been so bad if I'd had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long and if I were a empty man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a really, really rich, man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof and a real wooden floor below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more going nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear. Squawking just as noisily as they can. And every would land like a trumpet on the air, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, all day long and if I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a really, really rich, title man, I see my wife, my Goldie, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin. Supervising meals to my heart's delight. I see rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in this synagogue and pray. And maybe have a seat by the eastern door. And I discuss the holy books with the learners then 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing. Oh, if I were a rich man, all day long and really bum. If I were an empty man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed, I showed me what I am. No, would it spoil some vast eternal plan?